I don't know what just happened there. That was very, very, very strange. But it appears that everything is normal now. So, let's continue. Good morning, Robbie. Hello, how are you?
I'm going in. Let's light it.
I was just having some weird technical difficulties. I was like stuck on 999 ping and I didn't even realise OBS had stopped streaming. But then as soon as I just logged back into the game's fine and my OBS is working after a restart of the app. So don't know what that was all about. But I do apologise. 3 drops. Oh, we got one of these. I just freaking crafted 12 of them. Because I need like 6 for each character. Motherfracker. Well, maybe someone else would use them. I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna go and harvest some, what are they called? Lamplight grass? I think that's what it's called. For little fish. For the little fishel. You know when you haven't done the world quest, so those hilly shells all still up just outside Monster. Yeah. That's what's happening here. Whispering word. Excuse me. Okay, they have respawned. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's here. That is not one. Imagine picking flowers. That's what I'm doing right now. Picking flowers. I don't think. Oh, is there some that way? No. There's a bunch down here. Right, so how many have we got for Little Official now? Little Official. Alright, we're 11 short. We can probably get them from Wolvenden. Maybe. If we're lucky. And doesn't Flora sell some as well? We should be able to ascend it. 3. Where are there more? 3. I swear there was some here. Yeah. 4, 5. 6, 7. So I need 4 more. We just go straight to Flora actually, just buy them. I hope she sells them. Otherwise I'm gonna have to go back there and look for 4 more. I'd like to buy some flowers, please. Yay. Perfect.
Grew up together after all.
Oh, what am I short on? Oh my god, these drops from the hilly childs. What are they? Weathered arrowheads. Alright, we need 18 weathered arrowheads. I don't think that's going to be happening. 18 weathered arrowheads. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Sweet. Alright, so official is gonna be ascended. Lovely jubbly.
I created another universe and found I appear to have regained most of the strength I lost in
So
my
4, 5,
transition to
6,
this world.
6% more attack. That's not bad. And yeah, she's fully done now. Good. Next on the list is you. Alright, let's head back to the hypostasis. She's going to take a bit longer because I'm not going to be able to get all of the drops from this guy for her in one, in today's remaining resin. 3 runs, I think. I really need to do a bit of farming on this account, just for just general drops when I get some time. Just run around the map, just killing everything in sight to get the drops.
Everybody stand back.
Oh man, you're over here.
My sword.
Really?
Solidify.
Let's light it up.
Time for retribution.
Nice 3 drops. Oh, we got a chunk this time. And a bad hat. Okay. Bad hat. I'll have to do dailies. Sorry. Something in between my teeth. Probably from something from breakfast in my mouth still. Wait, this isn't my daily. At least I got some foul. Almost killed D-Look in the process.
Teamwork is dreamwork. No, my sword.
Is that sneaky guy up in the tree?
Stabilize.
Not anymore. Hello, Aaron. I find co-op a bit difficult because you lose the synergies, like unless people are bringing the correct characters to get a decent team together and then are using some sort of voice chat to like know when the rotations are meant to happen, when someone's going to use their skill, and then so basically you just end up having to like carry with one character or 2 characters, which is difficult because you lose too many synergies for a single character or a duo to be fully effective. You're tired of farming artifacts? Really, Robbie? Really?
Solidify.
Imagine that you're actually tired of farming artifacts. I mean, all jokes aside, You have had a little break and you're already tired from the game, and you've come back and you're already tired of doing more artifacts. I haven't had the chance to do enough artifacts, like the new domain, because I'm doing like, you know, the levels and talents and stuff for multiple characters who are older characters that I'm stuck in Mondstadt or Leeway or wherever. I haven't had a chance to fully, you know, spend just. I'm looking forward to actually spending like 2 or 3 weeks just in that new domain. Hopefully, get some decent drops, because all my stuff is mediocre from the new artifact sets. I think maybe with the signature era, and I think, you know, some people when they're new as well, they forget that it's there. They might put it up a few days ago. Oh, is my ping going? No. Yeah, they might put it up a few days ago and actually had help with the bosses, and then forgot to take it down because, you know, they're new. And then they'd forget it's there. They're like, what the fuck, what do you mean? I need help with bosses. Oh mate, he's not up yet. Seriously? You need to be quicker, Mr. Hyperstasis. So there's one daily there. I think that's the last one. Oh no, there's one here. Let's do that one. Do this one. Gosh. What's the time now? Ah, it's the balloon. I do enjoy destroying the balloon. Don't enjoy protecting it so much. Did you not, like, kill it, did it? Oh my god, you're swimming. We need underwater combat. Where am I going? Back to the boss. I don't even know half the people on my friends list. On my friends list, let's have a look. Oh, this is my main account. Here are actually people who are all regular or semi-regular to the stream, so that's okay. But on my main account, I've just got like loads of randoms. I've got one guy I knew from another game that we played together years ago, and that's about it, just randoms. And the same like regular viewers, but I don't even know where they come from. But if people like request, like add me, I just accept it. I'm like, well, that's no skin off my nose. You wanna, like, I'm not going to talk to you. We're not actual mates. Oh, is it? Okay, cool, thanks. I'll get it done today. I'd rather get that finished because it's one less thing to do.
Solidify.
Okay. Burn.
Retribution.
And done. Two drops. Oh, I've got another one of these. You freaking kidding me? I made like 12 of these before I started doing the boss, and I've dropped 2 of them in one day's worth of resin so far. So I'll have 2 extra. I suppose I can always convert them with Dust of Azoth, but still, it is still annoying. Have I got resin left? Jeez. Let's just check ka-ching. Ka-ching, 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 ching, ching. We need 10 more, okay. I'll go and get a bit of core lapis while we wait for the respawn. Oh no, I've got a daily to do, don't I? Let's do that. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do that. Try and be efficient with what little time I have while my little guy sleeps. Oh, I can just put this up.
Stabilize.
I didn't activate. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Yeah, I've got so few of them done in the co-op ones. Because I just do so little co-op. But the only co-op I do is, you know, like if a regular viewer wants some help, and then I'll jump on and give them a hand, but that's it. I don't have the time for it, that's all it is. The things are just faster, like if I do them by myself rather than... And it was like that as well when I didn't have gear and stuff. It just seemed it was a bit more efficient for me to just play solo. What are you guys going on here? Oh, thanks, Robbie. I'm gonna go and have a look at Mount Hulao. But I don't think I will need it, Robbie. You know why? Because I can't get enough of the electro hypostasis drops today to ascend her. So I won't need it today. Well, thank you for the offer. I mean, I can always just steal it from my main account world as well, but then I have to like turn on my wife's PC. But I don't know why that's a hassle. It's just like behind me. It's like here in this corner behind me. Like, oh, where's my hand? That way. Yes, that way. There's her PC right there. It's not far from me. Oh, thanks, dude. I'm just going to grab what's here now, so that by the time I've got enough of the hypostasis drops, these hopefully will have respawned. This is the plan. This is the way. You're too polite, Aaron. I'll just be like that, dude, you're wasting my time. I'm off. I've got other things to do. Hopefully though, once I get a routine established with my boy, because he just started school this week. So, and it's his, what was his second day today, because he started yesterday. Once we've got a routine and maybe a week or two, I'll hopefully have a bit more time to play. But not to stream. I think I'll just be able to play. I mean, I suppose I could do like an hour-long stream in the morning and then do this stream in the afternoon when he has his nap. So I could have two sort of streams. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Because there's a lot of stuff I need to do on both accounts, but yeah, I just don't have time. More so on this account, like I want to get the Archon quests done. And actually, like, you know, not skip through them. Especially because the next one is the one in the chasm with Zhao, and that was particularly enjoyable, so I didn't mean to do that. Fantastic compass. Alright, that's all done. So, back to our hypostasis, I believe. Hopefully it'll be respawned, and then we'll do that event. Finish it. Please be respawned, Mr. Hyperspaces. Pieces. Yeah, there he is. I wonder, like, who built this big kind of like arena for him to live in. You know, like the same with the Regis Vines. They have this kind of You know, like, this is like human building, isn't it? Or like, it's not just a random rock formation. Who built these little arenas for them to live in?
Stabilize.
No, my sword.
We go up here. Oh crap, it's here.
Your verdict is?
Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate when they have to do load shedding. So I guess you have to like sort of time your playtime basically, you know, like plan it around when these power cuts are. I think there just seems at the moment things all over the world seem to be getting a bit worse than they were. Let's go. I'm good, thanks, Robbie. How are you? Thanks for asking. I'm a bit tired, to be honest, because so much rushing around, a new routine and stuff with my boy. Because before I could just sort of laze around with him in the morning at home, right, and not sort of take it easy, have a late breakfast with him and all that. Now I have to like get him ready for school, make sure his school stuff's all done, and school uniform, all that kind of business. So I'm just getting used to the new routine, so that's why I'm a bit tired. But yeah, a week or two I'll be back to normal, fatigue wise. Okay. I'm a bit apprehensive about this weekend. I've got to take him for a haircut, and it's the first time I'm taking him. Normally my wife would take him, and he hates it. He absolutely hates getting his haircut, so it's gonna be like lots of crying. Well, gotta do this shit, right? An attack goblet, for whom is the question? For whom would you be using the attack goblet? It's a difficult one, isn't it, with goblets, because where you can only get the elemental boost in damage from a goblet, it kind of seals what that piece is going to be for the vast majority of characters. Come on. Weeklies. Okay, very good. Now give me the presents. Resin, and okay, we've got 21 of those, 12 of those, 0 of those. Alright, light. We will have light. And money as well. Very nice. Thank you. And let's go and finish this annoying quest, event, whatever it is. Challenge. I mean, yeah, I would keep it. I don't think I would level it, just in case, you know, we get a character in the future who it will benefit a lot. I think you can do, like, can't you do triple attack with Zhao? I'm not sure. Like, I'm not good at the kind of the off meta builds. I don't really know them. Oh, I get to play Hydro at high level. That's good. That's a new, and Cookie. Oh, this is new for me. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh man, I really need to go on a diet. I'm getting so fat. Right, let's begin. I have no idea how Cookie works, or Hydro for that matter.
hurts.
I like his cue.
Busted.
To ashes. Stand with me. Out of my
Yeah, I don't know what any of her skills do. Randomly pressing buttons with her.
Quietly now. Things are about to get. Busted.
Right, we got 3 of those things. Well, that didn't kill you. Seriously.
Gutsy. Eyes on me. Game's up. Fun's over.
lightning. Terrified.
Confess.
I'm just playing around with the characters. I forgot I'm meant to be taking these photos. I was just trying to like learn Haijun cooking.
The in.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Power that ended hope. Our bond is strong.
Truth hurts.
How much time is left? I'm charged out up to 3 pictures. Screw it, we'll just take them now. I don't really care about the high score. I just want all the goodies. I just want the goodies. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, Aaron? If you don't really care about the other stuff, as long as you got the gem, as long as you got the thing you want, you don't need to like hassle over it. Because I don't really find this fun, this event. I find it. It's not even a combat event. It's like pseudo combat with. I think it was yesterday when I was saying it's like a mini game. It feels like a mini game where you're using Genshin combat to like achieve something else.
Bring it on.
Stand with me.
Who's calling me? You know when like random numbers call you? I'm like, no, I'm not answering my phone. Alright, so 2,400, is that enough points for all the goodies? I hope so. Let's check. Yeah, I hate them in Spiral Abyss. You get permanent throws. Have you got like 2 for 2 gunners, you know, the cryo ones, and one of those mirror maidens? Oh my god, you just get like permanently frozen. Alright, that's all done, right? Great. That is... So I've just got to make sure I've done things. I don't think I've done test runs. How long have we got? 13 days. I have no hurry to do that. So, how many wishes are we up to? We can get one more. One more wish. One more wish. Alright. 186. Hopefully I can get back to 200 before the banner changes. Or the patch changes. What is this update summary? There's some issue with Dory. Fires and some graphical glitches. Blah, blah, blah. Blah blah blah, things I don't care about. Okay, and what's this? New event. Tablet analytics. What are you meant to do? Alright, fine, whatever. Let's change accounts. Oh no, let's not change account. Let's go and see Tubby. Let's go and see Tubby first.
This realm is...
Does that mean I didn't get the transient this week? Interesting. I'll get it. Which of these things do I need the most? Probably these. And some of this. The last one was annoying because there was a ruined serpent was the final boss on floor 12. You know, that thing flies around so much. I think we had it before once as well in the abyss. So that's why that was difficult. And there was I think the floor before, the chamber before, was quite time consuming as well, so that was kind of difficult. But this one I had trouble with on my main account. I told you, didn't I? Because I was messing around with Dendro, and then on this account I just used Freeze and Raiden National, and it was a piece of cake. I should have done that on my main account. So there's something to be said for not having too many options in Genshin and just having a couple of, or just a handful of select teams that are well built, rather than constantly messing around with new things and new builds and not knowing what the hell I'm doing. One sec, let me just do the capture. Alright, there we go. I need to get blind on this side to stop the sunlight coming in. I'll close the curtains, but they're white curtains, so the light just comes straight through them. Sam sent me a message from the past. This is now, you are now speaking to me in the future, Sam. I'm guessing you're going to watch my stream after work, so let's have a look at your Hydro before we do anything else. Where, like, Hydro's just, what's his build? Is he EM? Is he? Or is he crit? I don't know. I guess his crit was nice, isn't it? But are you full piece? No, you're gone full attack. Isn't Viridescent better for the resistance shred? I would have thought to get this decreases opponent's element of resistance to the element infused by the swirl, because doesn't he swirl on a lot of hits? I mean, it's a good two-piece. He's got like nice crit stats, but well, crit damage. But I would have thought he would have been better with lower stats and using Viridescent. Lol, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does depend how you build. I guess you mean in regards to EM or crit, right, Robbie? Because of his bloody YouTube chat delay. But in terms of, man, because I think like the 4-piece from Viridescent would. It depends what you like what crit stats he's got from 4-piece Viridescent, right? If it's like 50, 100, I reckon it'll be better than having 40, 200 and no no decrease in elemental resistance when you're swirling, because he swirls on every hit, right? Yeah, but still as main DPS, you want someone shredding that resistance. And like he swirls on every hit, so like it makes sense. Or almost every hit, I think. So doesn't it make sense to have him in Viridescent? I don't know, like, because I haven't built him. This is the problem. Like, these two guys, see these guys here, where I don't have them, I wouldn't know how to build them. Yo, MDR, how's it going, man? Yeah, Kaz is here, but I mean, I suppose if he's running him with Kaz, that's separate. If you're running another Viridescent user, that's fine. But then what are his teams? Because, like, by having two swirlers, like, aren't you, like, technically losing DPS? Because you're not having another support, a sub-DPS support in? Or a buffer? I mean, I suppose Kaz is a buffer in a way, isn't he? Because he's EM buffing and he's reducing. But still, you have Kaz's in every premium team anyway. I don't know, man. You have to you have to see the numbers, because I'm guessing the numbers are good, because the crit is good, and do it like that, right? I don't know. I don't know about him because I haven't built him. That's my issue. But if you're running him with another Viridescent user, then it doesn't matter him not being in Viridescent. But I don't know. Running double Animo seems like a waste of a slot, for a team. Now you're down to two other members for your team rather than one, because where Animo is like it's predominantly used for swirl, so it's helping you out, right? It's helping your team out. It's a buff. So having two of them, and it's hard, right? Because I wouldn't recommend. I mean, we were talking about this yesterday. I wouldn't recommend building any of the 4 stars after leeway to be main DPSs. Definitely not main DPSs, and maybe even not heavily invested in, unless they're like a niche one that you want. Like someone like Yunjin. Say you've got Ayato and Yuimiya. Well, Yunjin benefits your account because it frees up Bennett. But if you don't have those two DPS, then there's no point in building that character. But to build a 4-star as main DPS, I'm not sure it's worth it. Even though he was the best 4-star from Inazuma, his damage is still not, on 5-star level. Yeah, but he needs another Animo for battery. Do you see what I mean? To battery him. And therefore, the Animo batterying him can provide the Viridescent buff. But it's not, you don't run another Animo for Viridescent with Zhao. But by putting Haijo not in Viridescent, you're forced to have another, do you see what I mean? Another Animo in there. And it's not for energy concerns, it's for making up for the fact that he's not wearing Viridescent. I don't know, man, because like I said, I don't have that character built, so it's hard for me to judge how to use them. But yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. I'm not convinced it's worth putting any resources into it. Like, it's not any large amount of resources into any 4-star that's come since after leeway. Basically, we like we were talking about yesterday. Like where the Inazuma 4-stars were all either mediocre or very niche until Haijo came right at the end, and he's the only one that was DPS. And so far it's hard to judge with Sumeru, but we've only got Dori, and Dori's a bit crap. And Collie is free, so I can't judge Collie. I can't judge on that character because we've got a free. You'd expect a free character to be a bit crap. Look at Aloy. She's 5-star. She's bloody crap. So yeah, back to the why Zhao needs another Animo. He needs another Animo for energy purposes. to keep his burst up, to keep his burst, to have it ready off cooldown. And then that just so happens that you can put them in Viridescent and you get the buff. But I mean, the person that you use, like, the premium Zhao team is going to be Jean, and she's not really swirling much. I mean, she swirls with her E, right? But you're doing that to generate particles, and then you're switching to Zhao to catch them. She swirls a little bit with her burst, but I don't know what the, like the ICD of that swirl is, because I don't think it procs very often. What's this? I have to follow the ghost. Where are you, ghost? Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Sam's tested and, he's done the numbers. So it's probably like doing more damage with this. But then again, it might be to do with, like team options. If you don't have... So, I think Sam's been playing for 6 months now. So perhaps he hasn't got characters or hasn't got gear built enough and all that stuff. But for right now, I mean, like two piece is never a bad thing when you're still building everything. And was he level 70, I think, Hydra? He wasn't even that high, was he? I think 70 of 80. Yeah, 70 or 70. So yeah, he's got other things to build. So for now, I think that's fine. But it limits I was going to say it limits your team comps, right? But then what are his team comps? I don't know nothing about Hydro. Running Hydro's main DPS, I don't know what his team comps are. So, I don't know. But the way you would test it though is just like, like get a set of Viridescent that's got whatever the crit stats are on that set, then put the two pieces on, and seeing as it's Shimanara, I'm glad you can just put some random ones that you've got in your inventory on to lower the crit stats, and then just go Masanori and test.
By royal decree.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
Spring forth.
But I would have thought if you're running like Hydro with Kaz, well, isn't Kaz going to be carrying the team basically? I mean, I know supports in this game do carry the DPS, so I need to kill this bloody guy and I'm Electro. I know, like... Oh, yeah, what was the result of that? I forgot we were talking about that yesterday. I can't even kill this dude. You're the one that's going to have to die, my friend.
Scatter. Germinate.
Winds of darkness, come.
Let me read you a
I kill you.
Does it? Okay, that's great. Oh, just lost Razor. That's great. Thanks for letting me know, Robbie. I was going to call you Sam for a minute, because that saves me a hell of a lot of resource. Well, not a hell of a lot, but my Snow Tombed is only like level 40, so it would save me resources. My fish is already 90. No one using it.
time to act.
That's good news for me. For my Eula. You're gonna look a bit stupid with the fish though, but it is what it is. I was just thinking, wouldn't putting Kaz like either hybrid or main DPS, wouldn't he be outputting more damage than Hydra in that two piece set? I'm talking about in Viridescent though. It's just a thought. Maybe you'd need C1 for that. I don't know. Level up, level up. No, what are we doing? Official? Ah, official. Mate, this boss, I've been at him so much the last few days. I can't even click on him. I've been at him that much. Yeah, but I wonder, you know, like with the refinements on free stuff. Because you know, like with this, obviously with the snow tombed after the first one, you've got to actually get the billets, and so you need to, it's not so free, whereas the fish, we just got all the refinements in the event. So I'm wondering, like, how good are those refinements? God, what am I doing? My mind is all over the place. The snow tombed I've got is only R1 here. I didn't craft any. Who should we take? Actually, Ganyu makes it quite easy. Not that it's difficult, but you know, I can just stand there and shoot arrows rather than run around. The fish. At least it's kind of blue in colour. It'll match Eula's outfit somewhat. It was. I remember it was alright on D-Look. I was using it on him for a little bit.
Order guide you.
That animation takes way too long. $13, $14, $15. That's not bad. 15. 15. So hopefully two more runs. If we can just get one run with 3 drops, we'll be sorted. We're gonna go this way. A little settlement town or whatever it is. I see you, my daily. Here you are. I assumed you wouldn't be able to get her because she was only around like during that crossover period, right?
We're way behind schedule.
It's just like a lot of things in Genshin. You know, once they're gone, they're gone. You look at the event weapons. And they know they do that. Why do you think they named Festering Desire Festering Desire? It's probably going to turn out to be the best 3-4 star weapon we get from events over time. I mean, it is at the moment. So, and they named it Festering Desire because, you know, you want that weapon. But if you went there at the beginning of the game, your desire for it festers, right, in your mind. So they know what they're doing with that stuff where, like, you know, those limited event, the banner or characters. I hope we do get more crossovers though with other games. That would be nice. But it's unlikely, right? And it's probably something to do with it being a Sony release, you know, like I don't know if there'll be much crossover with Western games. Even though like the studio that made the game, I'm pretty sure was it Ubisoft? It was a Western studio, but I mean it's Sony release, isn't it? publisher? Sony publisher? I don't bloody know. I didn't even finish the first one. I thought it was just another... I liked the concept of it, but then it just turned into just a generic open world RPG for me, and I was just like... The hunting was a bit boring. Didn't particularly like Aloy that much, the character, and so I just stopped playing it and decided to go online and read what happens in the story and experience the story that way for it. And yeah, I'm not even going to touch the second one. I don't know why it got such rave reviews. It just felt like such a standard RPG. Standard open world RPG, I should say. The first one, yeah, I didn't. This new one, like Horizon Zero West, I think it is. Yeah, not touching it with a 6-foot barge pole. Didn't like the first one. And I've been playing a bit more of that Spider-Man remastered. You know, that's on PC now, and it's very generic as well. It feels like those Batman Arkham games, but I'm Spider-Man in Spider-Man City, or New York City I should say, and I don't know, it just very formulaic. I don't know why it got such rave reviews. I'm sure it is a good game, but you know, it's nothing we haven't seen before, just a bit shinier, a bit more polished. I'm probably more likely to go back and try and finish the Final Fantasy VII remake that I haven't played for a few months now, than complete Spider-Man anytime soon. I will eventually complete it. I like the game, but like I said, I don't think it deserved as much props as it did. Are you dead already, mate? I love those dendro slimes. I'll leave them be. Alright, that's my daily done, yeah? Oh, I've got to go back here. Rojinjan. You break the spider webs? No.
We're way behind schedule.
Which one are you thinking about playing? The remake? The one that I streamed a few times, you know, I think it was last year at the beginning of this year. I think you were about when I streamed that. I never got back to it. I was enjoying it, but yeah, just like a lack of time, you know. I think I'd rather play that than the Spider-Man game. Yeah, well, I like it. Right, so I don't want to say you like it, but I like it, and I'm a Final Fantasy fan, and played the original 7 back in the day on PlayStation 1. And that was one of my favourite. It was literally one of my favourite games. It probably was responsible for why I got into RPGs as much as I did. I was kind of into them before from the Super Nintendo era. Like there was Secret of Mana, Link's Awakening, like Zelda. There was a few like 2D Illusion of Gaia, 2D RPGs that were great, but yeah, it was that Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 1 that really got me into RPGs. I rinsed that game so much back in the day, and it just brings back like nostalgia. Even though it feels like a totally different game, the storyline is still the same, and it's the same characters, just the game is different, like how you actually play. And I prefer it because I'm pretty sure if you went back to that PlayStation 1 game, it'd be so clunky now. If I can remember it feeling a bit clunky back in the day, so it'd probably feel really clunky now. But yeah, I think I'd probably like if there's a sale or something like that, pick it up like when it's on offer. And that way you're not going to be wasting too much money if you don't like it. That's what I should have done with Spider-Man. I got it when it came out, and I'm probably not going to play it for a long time. Actually, I did the same thing with Final Fantasy, but at least with that, I like it, right? I want to play it. It's just it's a lack of time that's stopping me. I've been trying with Spider-Man every day, every couple of days. I'll stick it on for maybe 30 minutes or something, and I'll do a few missions, do a few side quests, and then just do a bit of swinging around, and just a bit bored. Hypostasis. I'll give them that the city does feel very well lived in, even though you know it's AI. Like it's done well. The AI on the streets, the people walking around, the cars, how they work and stuff, traffic, all that. I was thinking that's quite good. Like that's you can see an obvious improvement in that compared to an open world game from say 5 or 10 years ago. But otherwise, it just looked a lot better, like graphically more nice, and everything was shinier and higher resolution, and more lens flares popping and all that jazz.
Born of ice and frost.
Maybe I just got to play it a bit more, because I did hear that the story is what's good about it, the best thing about it. So I will try with it. I won't give up. But I'm more likely to play Final Fantasy first.
Didn't see that coming. Next on the agenda.
I mean, I kind of feel the same, but I'm just not sure if I haven't played it enough. But first impressions were, it just felt like, like an Arkham City game, like those Arkham Batman games. Felt like one of those, but just it's Spider-Man instead. Which isn't a bad thing, those Arkham games were banging, I loved them, but... yeah, very formulaic, sort of. Oh my god, I got one of these on this account as well. We're getting loads of them today. Got 3 of these as well. And a bad hat. And a bad hat. Does she need those gems? Where are you, little fish? Fish. Oh. Oh, I had enough. Right, we need one more run. Very good. Very good. Let's go and fight the event. Fight the event. Take pictures in the event after doing a bit of fighting. That's what I should say. I wonder what gear Mihoyo put Haijo in. Let's have a look. I didn't check their gear. Haijo, you are in. What's this? It's got Witsith. It's got Viridescent. What's his stats? It's not bad. Sure, EM 105. Thundering Fury. At least they put her in support gear. Because there's a lot of swirls going on there with Hydra. Yeah, it's unfortunate I don't know enough to like be able to sort of give you a properly informed opinion on that character, Sam, when you're watching this stream later. Alright, we at 3 yet? Not yet. I want to build him. Like, he looks like he's fun, but it would be just for that, just for fun, not for anything meaningful use. I don't think he's that viable. Not when, like you said, Bobby. Not when, like you have an account like mine where I've got quite a lot of characters, and that was quite good damage that he just did there. I don't know. I have to, and he's not in. Well, he's like his crit stats aren't even close to like Sam's. I think Sam's needs a bit more crit rate, but other than that, alright, I can take the pictures now. Oh god, I'm just fighting. You know when you just forget, like my brain just switched off and I just started just doing fighting instead of taking pictures. I just forget, you know, like sometimes I just forget, oh my god, that's a low score. I got like much more than that on the other account. But that's good because I forgot, you know, what I'm meant to be doing. I was just fighting away, enjoying the fighting, and then suddenly remembered, oh, I'm meant to be taking pictures. Alright, let's go to this. Can I get the level? No, we'll need to finish our resin first. Let's go then. Back to the hypostasis. Let's add my dailies in. We'll change team. I'm a bit bored of Garnier. There's so many rip-offs of Genshin coming out now. It seems like mobile games that look like Genshin, not just Tower of Fantasy. I can't remember the names, but you know, on my Facebook feed when I'm scrolling through it, obviously I see adverts, and so many of them just look like Genshin. I don't want Electro. Ayamia. Let's go.
Solidify!
Fire hazard! A festive reprise!
Things are about to get dicey.
That's not hitting it, shit.
I will have order.
Damn. Yeah, I'm just not so good at killing those things quickly. I do like Yoimiya, but she like the problem with Yoimiya is, but what we knew was the problem with Yoimiya, that she just needs a lot of setup to get her damage up. You know, you need a Jincho or a Yilan, you need a Bennett or a what's her name, Yanjin, and you need a Diana or a Zhongli to get some shield. So the teams are pretty stiff. You know, there's not much variation to be had with her, and that's gorgeous. Alright, what were we doing? Hand in my dailies, condense that last resin. See if we've got all of the other materials to send official. This is the plan. Little official, where are you? Where is she, my little fish? She's not in my group. This, I really wish they would revamp this system of scrolling through heads, because it's just not very intuitive. It's alright when you've got like 8 or 12 characters. When you've got like 20 or 30 characters, it starts becoming a headache. Alright, 45% attack. Let's do it. 120k. Great. Talents. That's what I wanted to take up. Oh. No ballad, and it was today. And 3 weathered arrowheads. Alright, ballad and 3 weathered arrowheads.
You've got nothing else to do. Why don't I tell you a story?
I don't think I've got any. Oh, we've got 20 of them. I can make 6. You didn't help me out, Jincho. Jincho, you didn't give me any refund. No refund. I don't know why I'm saying refund instead of refund. I don't know how many of these I need, but I'll just make that many. Alright, so... where is she? Fish. Take this. We're 6 short. I've only got 1 condensed resin worth of resin. We're not going to get 6 of those in that little amount of resin. I don't want to oh, I've got these still. I've had them for days in my inventory. I keep forgetting that they're sitting there 3. So I'll have full condensed resin. Okay, fine. We've got enough to go and try and get her the other 6 books now. Just go and hand my dailies in first. That was handy. Worked out nicely. I don't know what day it must have been the weekend, because I didn't have a lot of time at the weekend. I must have just forgotten about, I must have used 1 and then started doing something else and got sidetracked and forgotten about them. Sort of play, and then they've been in my inventory since the weekend. This Wednesday now. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be done tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow. I don't know which ones of these I need. Anyway, 680 primos and 11 days remaining, man. It's like a week and a half of no BP. My Mora is really going to suffer. Oh, the sapwood blade is here. There it is. I should craft this really, but I'm just waiting until... There's one of these new weapons I don't have, like because I haven't done the quest to get the unlock yet. When I talk to the Aranari, he doesn't... He won't give me that recipe. Pierce. I don't have time to be looking at these. We'll do that another day. Let's do this. Great. So, where did we go to? ballad. Where do we get ballad from? Don't remember. All those. I'm just going to see Tubby first.
Have you ever kept gold?
What's the time now?
This realm is...
First rank. Tubby, what have you got for me? What do I take? This is the question. What do I take? I think I need these. Because I don't have any other artifact XP, I believe. Let's see. Oh no, Tubby, I don't care about you. I don't want to know about yourself. You're a weird bird that lives in a teapot. That gives me stuff. That's all I need to know about you. Oh yeah, we don't have the books for that. Artifacts, that's why I came. 8, 9. Let's take this up to 12. It's full. Oh, we do have some. Oh, from the hypostasis.
If we've got nothing else to do, why don't I tell you a story?
Oh well. And what's the other piece? That's 12, 28. Nice. Got a bonus. At defense. Why? I just want the EM. Nothing's going into EM or crit rate, but EM would be ideal. 13, 20, 12, 12. Oh, okay, that's all okay. EM 720, what's your crit stats? That crit rate, that's not good enough. Gilded Dreams. I don't think there's... Yeah, I don't think we've got other EM pieces. Alright, fine, it is what it is. I'm glad you enjoy it, but I enjoy it too. It's just it's a bit dangerous, you know, in terms of your character's health. That's all. You said you cleared 12-1 with it the other day. That's interesting. I haven't tried it in the abyss. The abyss. All right. It's Mondstadt. We need ballad books. Let's go and get some. Hopefully get officials. E up to 9. Or 12 as it is, but get that up. Yeah, I'm not very good at dodging. I've got too lazy. Since I've been playing Genshin, I've got Kokomi, I've got Zhongli. I'm just too lazy to dodge. What's the cryo energy? Stamina consumption is greatly increased. Okay, start. I won't take you, Amy. We will take... Let's take regular national. I'm in the mood for national.
Body and mind.
I need to farm all of the instances that we can't strongbox now. I want to do like 3 weeks worth of just the Dendro plays. Hopefully that'll be enough to get good drops, and after that I'm going to start rotating. Like 1 week I'll do Millilith, 1 week I'll do Husk, 1 week I'll do Emblem, 1 week I'll do Dendro, you know, like do it like that. This is my plan, but first I need to get these characters built. And the problem with everything is that I'm probably like going to be getting more new characters soon in the new patch, so it kind of like makes everything a bit difficult. Oh, my Shangling is bad on this account, isn't she? Oh, you know what? One second. She needs diligence. What day is diligence? It was yesterday. Okay, that's fine, because I want to take that up to 9 as well. Maybe even crown it.
Rain outlines your fate. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Boba, get them! You're toast!
Rain cutter.
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Let's light it up.
So bad with that mooncake all the time with Rincha. Magic tree. I pray to, what's the tree called at the centre of Teyvat? Yeah, Irminsul. Irminsul. We'll just call it Yggdrasil, because that's what it's meant to be. Alright, that was bad, man. Didn't get a single purple. Come over here, slimes.
Everybody stand back! At the frying pan, it's the fire! Hey-ya! There is no escape!
Let's light it up.
That was nice of you, slime. Thank you for pushing them up. Just where I wanted it.
Why do they never miss?
God, those ice
I'm going in.
things. Pretty hard.
Shine down! You're toast! Nice and spicy!
Rain outlines your fate. Let's light it up.
Where'd he go? Oh. I was like, where the hell's he gone?
Into the fire! Help! There is no escape!
I think it's been bad to us both today, Robbie, the magic tree. No artifacts for you. No purple books for me. Oh, I spoke too soon. Thank you, magic tree. So, we need like 4 more. Maybe 3.5-ish. Give or take. I haven't been counting how many greens have been dropping. Hopefully we can get it done today. Would be nice.
Boba, get them! Everybody stand before! Illusion shattered! Ha! Inazuma shines eternal! Hey-ya!
Let me weave you a...
At the frying pan, there is no escape!
I'm going in.
Now you shall perish! Ha!
Magic tree.
Illusion shattered! Ha! Ha!
No, my sword.
How many drops? How many drops? How many drops? Okay, we got 1 purple again, so So hopefully this last run, if it gives us another purple, we'll definitely have enough. That kind of looks like an angel to me. These looks like wings, like someone standing here, but with horns. Like a fake angel. Come on, mate.
Everybody stand back! Huh? Nice and spicy! You're toast! Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
I'm going in. Rain cutter. Body and mouth.
What? Oh god, I got confused there. That was funny. Boom. How about this?
Stand back!
And some of this.
Eat this!
Look at this.
Now you shall perish!
That sounds like my son is awake. Oh, it's about almost the right time. I might have enough here. I'm just going to try it, and then I'm going to have to go feed the little guy, and then prepare myself for taking him to the barber. It's going to be an adventure in parenting. Alright, let's leave. And go and see if we can make enough for a little fish. A little fish. My chair has dropped down. No, actually, I'm just slouching. I'm like, I've slid down in my chair. Good ballad, ballad. There we go. Make 5. How many do we have? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We only need to make 4. Perfect. Perfecto. Where's my little fish? Oh man, there's too many blonde hair characters. Talents. Nice. Thank you very much for joining, Robbie. I will indeed be back on tomorrow. Have a good day. Panic and Erin, thank you for joining too. MDR, give you a shout out too, bro. And see you all tomorrow, hopefully. Bye bye.